Hello fellow hunters and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We're continuing our adventures in Awaroa, working to unlock the entire map and unlock all of the points of interest here, as well as grab one trophy animal of each type as best we can. We currently only have two animals that we need to grab here, the Kamoi and the Sika deer. Having already grabbed a gold and some diamonds from other maps for these animals, Awaroa only has a couple of unique animals. We had enough turkeys in the last episode. I think we're just going to go ahead and head on to our waypoint. Our goal for today is to make it over to this outpost, or this lookout point here, and ideally an outpost off in this direction. The reason we're not going to this one is that there's some pretty steep hills here, and we need to kind of come up around this way to follow the path to this one anyway. So ideally, we'll make our way up through here, get to this lookout point, and hopefully have enough time after that to swing around and grab this one as well. We're going to try to push our way through Awaroa as quickly as possible, just because, you know, there just isn't really too much new to do here. It's level 2. I'd really want to find a level 3 rated at 4 kilograms before I go wasting time on turkeys. The last episode we shot so many turkeys, I'm kind of turkeyed out, so we're just going to go ahead and head off in this direction. Our loadout for today's adventure is the Ranger 243 because all of the animals here are class 6 or less, which leaves us a second long gun for our realistic loadout to have the 10 gauge shotgun on us. We have the 22 pistol for long range shots against any of the class 1. So we have these two for our class 1, and then our rifle pretty much takes care of everything else because it does from 2 to 6. So that's what we're using for today. We also have the Sunberg 454 in case we get a herd of boar, or I don't know what you call a group of boar, but anyways, we had an episode where we had a bunch of boar that ran by us up close and personal, and we used the 454 to kind of take them out, so that was pretty fun. There were feral pigs in this one. Let's run over here real quick and take a look at them and see if maybe we can find a pretty good specimen. As always, they're behind a hill. Oh, I saw something over here. We're gonna pull out our rifle and see if maybe we can catch one of these guys before they run away. Because that would be pretty sweet, especially if it turns out to be a good one. But unfortunately, the hills are just not cooperating for us. We hit them twice, but neither one of those was a good shot. This is also why I struggle with the concept of running around with the 243. I like having the Malmer 7mm because it does class 4 to 9 and it's highly overpowered, which means that I could take shots like that and pretty much get a good clean kill every time. But this weapon, you have to be quite a bit more careful, and I'm honestly not a fan of having to be careful. I like surety in my shots and being able to just take whatever shot I want to take rather than being forced to have to work my way around to a specific angle. But anyways, that's what we're stuck with right now until I decide to change back to my standard loadout. So off to the lookout point. Alright, I took a little bit of a gamble, assuming that this road was leading to an outpost, and that was correct. So we're going to hit the outpost here, run down here. Then we'll head up to the lookout point over there. Unfortunately, we haven't really come across a couple of fallow deer, but they were too far away and they were fleeing already by the time I heard them. So not really able to get much done in the way of hunting so far. Hopefully, we'll come across something interesting here really soon. But I do think that I am going to hedge my bets and go back to my standard loadout because I really like having overpowered weaponry. So we're going to have the Malmer 7mm for the deer and pig, the Ranger 243 for the Kamoi and Sika deer, and then we'll just run around with our 22 Defender pistol for anything that's class 1 or smaller, because realistically, well, I don't know. I think our standard normal loadout, I should probably change this up. Because here's the thing, I try to do what I feel is a realistic loadout. 2 long guns, because you can have one strapped to your back and hold one in your hands, and you can have as many. Realistically, you could have as many pistols as you want. But I think realistically, I think what we're going to do is we're going to switch out that. We're going to go with the. We're going to put our 12 gauge shotgun, 12 gauge high powered shotgun back in. I forget what it was, the Strandberg 12 gauge executive. And then we're going to use the 243 pistol as our class 2 and 3 weapon, because that's still pretty overpowered for them. So let's do that. Now let's make sure we have all of our ammo. 243, the 7mm, 454. We need the 10 gauge bird shot. 10 gauge plastic bird shot. Let's make sure we have all of our scopes and everything. We want the Meridian shotgun scope. I think that's everything. Let's just double check and make sure. Inventory. Malmer 7mm. The 243 pistol. The shotgun. This is our self-defense category. And then we'll have the Anderson pistol there. 22 pistol for that. 243 for that. The 7mm already in there for that. The 454 is already in there for that. And then the Hyperion for both of our high weapon scopes. And the Meridian shotgun. And then we should have all of our ammo all set up and ready to go. Sweet. Okay. And then, so the only other last thing I'm going to change is I'm just going to remove all of our calls, because I never remember to use them, and we don't. The calls that I have set up are not. We're just going to have our electronic caller, because I can pick whatever it happens to be on the map for that. So now, I think we have a pretty decent loadout for this, even for this map. Let's go ahead and find out what's next. Alright, well, we got a feral pig right here. I'm actually going to have him stand up because I'm having a hard time seeing where he is. Okay, he's right in our 0 range there. Dropped him in place. That must mean a heart shot, because from this angle I can't imagine we got a double lung shot, so that had to have been a heart shot. And that's pretty nice. I like that. So let's go find out how we did. This area here looks like it's probably going to be a hunting stand. And then, I guess we got to continue swinging around in that direction. Just make sure we get that unhighlighted. Oh, it's a flag point of interest. I guess the other one's going to be a hunting stand then. We'll read this and then we'll go. The pig wasn't even up in the gold range, so I'm not even going to bother with that. I'll bring you back for the harvest, but there's nothing to get excited about.
Oh, not much for Kitch. Melanie used
you can pause the video to read that if you would like.
Toys, chili bins, everything under the sun with a picture of a kiwi on it. I guess nostalgia sells.
And our guy was right in here in front of us, so it's close enough I won't put a cut in. And then we'll run over to get whatever that is. But yeah, this guy was like an 80 something, and gold is a 98.5 or higher, so wasn't even expecting anything. Just a nice silver. Oh, dang, right in the heart.
What a beaut. And that chase.
I guess that
gonna make for some
counts.
great footage.
Okay. Oh, I forgot that was our mission.
Your reputation, I'll give you that. A lot of people around here think that hunting's heyday peaked in the 70s and 80s. Back when you'd get scores of daredevils out in helicopters gunning down deer 3 at a time. That's not the done thing anymore, for a whole host of reasons. But these days we need hunters more than ever. And I'm glad I have you on board to help us show the world that. You've got a fan here, whore. Josh gave me a hand posting some footage from your hunt to the reserve chat group, and it caught the eye of our resident sharpshooter, Melanie Murphy.
I'm just messing around right now.
She's retired now, but back in the day she worked out on those helicopters with the best, or worst of them. Tough as nails and with a sharp tongue to boot.
It's probably going to die eventually, but I'm not chasing it.
We had a bit of a falling out 25 years ago. One of the choppers came down with us in it. That's how I injured my leg. I won't go into it, but we should never have taken off that day, and Melanie knew it. Well, these days we're cordial to each other, but not much else. Anyway, my mum always told me to let bygones be bygones and all that. Melanie's a better hunter than I'll ever be, advanced age notwithstanding. So I'll do my best to pass on whatever I've learnt from her gratis. You're welcome. Right, back on track. Sorry to ask again, but I need you to do me a favour. No, it's not more cleaning up, don't worry. Head to the outpost I've marked on your hunter mate and I'll explain on the way.
Alright, well, it looks like the story missions might be catching up to where we actually are trying to go. But for now, there was a turkey call over here. Oh. Look like any of them are... I was not paying attention to the fact that there were deer over here. That's why I like the 7mm. We tried to do that last time and it did not work out in our favor. Unfortunately, we weren't able to seal the deal on that turkey, but that's okay. Let's go find out how we did on that. Then we'll fast travel back to this lodge to find out what the mission person wants from us, and then we'll fast travel over to here to run up to there, depending on where they want us to go next. Grab this deer over here. Pretty sure we did not get that turkey, but we'll run over the hill just in case, on the off chance that we somehow got it. Nice silver. The second shot got it. Ooh, geez. Yeah, that's why I like the 7mm. The 243 would not have gone that far. that would not have been nearly as good of a shot as it was if it had been the 243. So that's why I really just like the 7mm is just, as far as I'm concerned personally, the ultimate round, because it covers from 4 to 9 and it's overpowered for just about everything except for the class 9 animals, and even most of the class 9 animals it'll pack a punch on them.
Here, just west of the mountain range. We were a small community of outsiders living in sync with nature. No
I think we got that turkey.
Only whatever electricity our generator could provide.
So we're going to fast travel over here.
People from down in the local town used to call it a hippie commune, but I've never liked the term.
And we'll see what they want.
Sustainable living first and foremost. We weren't just there to not shower and sing Kumbaya all day. Heading to the outpost. There shall be a battery pack on the table. So when I say the place is part of me, I mean it. Mum's family can trace their lineage here to the 14th century, and we've accumulated a lot of stories over the years. I'd been meaning to get out there for ages, but then my legs started acting up again. Nice to have the help. Some of those are about an animal that holds a special place in my heart.
So I think what we'll do, I know she's talking, but she's going to be talking forever. So I think since we need to come over here anyways to get this outpost as we swing around, we'll go ahead and do the swing around here, and then we'll walk down the hill to get to that. So we're going to fast travel back over here and then head up to there to continue on our loop. I'll leave this on so you can hear what she has to say while we're doing that.
Or am writing a book about it, I should say. I can't give it the conclusion it deserves yet. I don't hold out much hope anymore. But I've got a few trail cameras scattered here and there. Usually just throw up deer herds and the occasional teenager behaving badly. But they're pretty low maintenance. One of them got knocked over and the battery's completely munted. So I'd like you to switch it out if that's not too much trouble. It's on the way to our next filming destination.
No, I probably should have slept while we were there. The shadows are getting pretty long. It's already 6 o'clock in the evening. We'll have to make sure that whatever the next outpost we find, we make sure we stop and sleep, because I don't like running around in the dark if I can avoid it. Let's take a look at this real quick, and then we'll put a cut in. All right, cool. Nice big feral pig right here. I can get it to turn. That one went down pretty quick. Oh, I think I shot through one into another. Either that or I slightly missed or something. But they were close enough together that I might have shot through one and into another. That's insane. So let's find out how we did on this pig over here. $108, $181, fallow deer, 187.81 is gold. That one looks weird. I think we're actually going to take a shot at that. before I grab the boar there, because that one looks kind of light colored. Okay. The wind is blowing straight at him, so we're going to 0 for 300. Just to make sure we get a good shot in there. I'm going to try again. Oh. Oh, I keep forgetting it only reloads one at a time when I do that. We hit it again. Alright. Wasn't really our primary goal. We're going to go over here, grab this boar, grab the lookout point right here, and then we'll run over and see what that deer was. Guy is a decent gold. Okay. His estimate was, you know, technically within the diamond range, but I knew it wasn't going to make it because you need to be like well into the, you need to be at least have 10 points into the diamond range before it's gonna even have a real decent chance to grab that. So I wasn't expecting anything special there. And then this one was just an accidental kill. That's really weird. Okay, well, she went down. Better than nothing. Let's run up here, grab this lookout point, find out what's nearby in the area, and then we're probably going to head straight over and grab that deer because it just, I don't know, from that distance in this light, it just looked weird. It probably wasn't anything rare or anything like that, but you know, when you see a shot like that, you got to take it and just see what it is. Okay. Lock this lookout point here. And what do we have nearby? Nothing. Nothing is nearby. So we need to head off in that direction anyways. So kind of wish I could just... Oh, why did I go? I forgot the stairs are inside. Anyways, I'll see you over at the deer. You guys don't want to watch me stumbling about trying to find my way. So there are some turkey over here, and we are going to see if maybe we can try to take another long-range shot at one of these. I can sometimes get lucky with it. 7 to 9 kilograms. It's definitely not going to be a diamond, so unfortunately, none of these are going to be really that much worth our time. What's this? Well, let's take a second and see if we can find this deer that's making all this noise over here. 153. That's not really worth our time. So yeah, we're gonna take a shot at this turkey over here and hope for the best. Close the distance a little bit more. I don't want to get too close and spook him though, so because I want him to stand there and let me take a couple of shots at him. That's weird that none of those hit. Very strange. I was fairly sure that some of those should have hit, but I don't know. Sometimes my aim isn't the best. Anyways, let's go find out what this fallow deer was, because it looked weird from far away. White. Albino piebald are rare, and very rare is melanistic. So this guy was not rare at all, but he did look kind of weird, so I just wanted to take a shot. We're going to be heading off in that direction because it looks like this is going to be another outpost there. I want to make sure we grab that next, and we'll also make it so that we can advance time to the morning. But let's go pick up our turkey that we shot over here. After many shots, we finally did get him, but I probably hit him more than twice, so... It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when you're shooting that way. I'm confused as to where our turkey is going to be. Where is it? Thought it was higher up on the hill here, wasn't it? I'm lost. Where's the turkey we shot? Thought I saw it fall down. Dog find it? Well, I'm not sure where it went, and we don't have... I'm certainly not going to go try to find it in the dark, so off we go to the outpost then. Oh well. It wasn't really diamond potential anyway. Yeah, a really big pharaoh goat right there. Jeez. Felt like that was a pretty good shot. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what he was. He was a gold. I don't remember the estimate wasn't up in the 200 range, and from what my spreadsheet here says, 208.71 is the diamond range. We already have a diamond for one of those, so I'm not overly concerned that we lost that, because we're really looking for Kamoy and Sika deer on this map. We already have a diamond pharaoh goat, and that's not really that big of a deal to miss that, so I'm okay. We're going to make our way over to this outpost over here, and that's probably going to do it for today, because we're already into the 20-minute range, and we got a fair bit done, sort of. I mean, I know we really didn't find anything interesting to shoot, but we got some exploration done at any rate. All right, here we are at the outpost for this one. We're going to run in and get some sleep because it's dark and I'm not a big fan of running around at night. So we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button if you did so the YouTube algorithm will know, and send the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so now so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your video feed and you will be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click that join button, check out the list of options that are available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a continuing commitment, that's okay. There's also the thanks button if you'd like to go ahead and give some kind of a contribution to the channel. It's sort of like a tip for YouTube and is greatly appreciated. Direct contributions like that are critical to making this into a full-time gig, and that is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of these hunts. Please be sure to come back for all of the remaining hunts that we have, because these will be going on for quite a while. So have a great day, guys, and I'll see you for the next one.